Hello and welcome back to my vlog. The Greatest Thing in the World by Henry Drummond, Part 3. Patience. This is the normal attitude of love. Love passive. Love waiting to begin, not in a hurry. Calm, ready to do its work when the summons comes, but meantime wearing the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit. Love suffers long, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, for love understands and therefore waits. Kindness, love active. Have you ever noticed how much of Christ's life was spent in doing kind things? In merely doing kind things. Run over it with that in view, and you will find that he spent a great proportion of his time simply in making people happy, in doing good turns to people. There is only one thing greater than happiness in the world, and that is holiness. And it is not in our keeping, but what God has put in our power is the happiness of those about us. And that is largely to be secured by our being kind to them. The greatest thing, says someone, a man can do for his heavenly Father is to be kind to some of his other children. I wonder why it is that we are not all kinder than we are. How much the world needs it. How easily is it done. How instantaneously it acts. How infallibly it is remembered. How superabundantly it pays itself back. For there is no debtor in the world so honorable, so superbly honorable as love. Love never faileth. Love is success. Love is happiness. Love is life. Love, I say with Browning, is energy of life. For life, with all it yields of joy or woe and hope and fear, is just our chance of the prize of learning love. How love might be, hath been indeed, and is. Where love is, God is. He that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God. God is love. Therefore, love. Without distinction, without calculation, without procrastination, love. Lavish it upon the poor, where it is very easy, especially on the rich, who often need it most. Most of all upon our equals, where it is very difficult, and for whom perhaps we each do least of all. There is a difference between trying to please and giving pleasure. Give pleasure. Lose no chance of giving pleasure, for that is the ceaseless and anonymous triumph of a truly loving spirit. I shall pass through this world but once. Any good thing, therefore, that I can do, or kindness that I can show to any human being, let me do it now. Let me not defer it or neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again. Generosity. Love envieth not. This is love in competition with others. Whenever you attempt a good work, you will find other men doing the same kind of work and probably doing it better. Envy them not. Envy is a feeling of ill will to those who are in the same line as ourselves, a spirit of covetousness and detraction. How little Christian work even is a protection against unchristian feeling. That most despicable of all the unworthy moods which cloud a Christian's soul assuredly waits for us on the threshold of every work, unless we are fortified with this grace of magnanimity. Only one thing truly need the Christian envy, the large, rich, generous soul which envieth not. And then, after having learned all that, you have to learn this further thing, humility, to put a seal upon your lips and forget what you have done. After you have been kind, after love has stolen forth into the world and done its beautiful work, go back into the shade again and say nothing about it. Love hides even from itself. Love waives even self-satisfaction. Love vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up. Humility, love hiding. The fifth ingredient is a somewhat strange one to find in this summum bonum, courtesy. This is love in society. Love in relation to etiquette, humility. But I skipped back up a line. Love in relation to etiquette. Love does not behave itself unseemly. Politeness has been defined as love in trifles. Courtesy is said to be love in little things, and the one secret of politeness is to love. Love cannot behave itself unseemly. You can put the most untutored persons into the highest society, and if they have a reservoir of love in their heart, they will not behave themselves unseemly. They simply cannot do it. Carlyle said of Robert Burns that there was no truer gentleman in Europe than the plowman poet. It was because he loved everything, the mouse and the daisy, and all the things, great and small, that God had made. So, with this simple passport, he could mingle with any society and enter courts and palaces from his little cottage on the banks of the Ire. You know the meaning of the word gentleman. It means a gentle man, a man who does things gently, with love. That is the whole art and mystery of it. The gentle man cannot, in the nature of things, do an ungentle and ungentlemanly thing. The ungentle soul, the inconsiderate, unsympathetic nature, cannot do anything else. Love doth not behave itself unseemly. There will end for today. More tomorrow. Make it a great day, and bye for now.